NYCHA has made it a priority to help combat the growing concern of mold in the homes of NYCHA residents. To fulfill this commitment, NYCHA has been taking different measures, including the launch of Mold Busters, an innovative new program to effectively and efficiently get rid of mold in its developments. I'm going to share some useful information about mold and what you can do if you think you might have mold in your apartment, and what you can do to help NYCHA to get rid of it. If you are unsure whether or not you have mold in your apartment, there are a few ways to identify it. Check in damp places like your bathroom, kitchen walls and ceilings, and nearby your faucet and drains. If you see dark spots or splotches on walls or ceilings that you suspect is mold growth, you can put in a NYCHA mold service request by calling the Customer Contact Center at 718-707-7771 with a mold complaint, or by using the NYCHA mobile app or website to report a mold condition. Let me show you all the different ways to start NYCHA's mold removal process. Once you report a mold issue to NYCHA, either through the Customer Contact Center, CCC, NYCHA app, or the website, NYCHA will schedule an inspection of your apartment. Remember, NYCHA does these inspections and repairs free of charge. The inspector will 1. Identify the probable underlying cause or causes of the mold condition and/or moisture to ensure the root cause repair is addressed. An example of a root cause may be a leak from the apartment above, facade penetrating water, or roof needing repairs. The inspector might take a few photographs of the reported complaint and ask you a few questions about the mold issue in your apartment to be able to better assess the history. If there is mold present, the inspector will also A. Determine whether there is a wet wall or if there is water damage. B. Determine the appropriate next steps to remove the mold condition. C. Note any other related conditions that may lead to mold growth. D. Speak with you about the mold issue and mail you a mold inspection receipt form listing the next steps. The timeline for taking care of the mold will depend on whether the mold condition in your apartment involves simple or complex repairs. If the mold condition in your apartment is considered simple, NYCHA will make best efforts to complete the repairs within 7 days with on-site development staff. Some repairs are considered complex and require multiple visits to fix. In this case, NYCHA will make best efforts to complete the repairs within 15 days. If the mold in your apartment requires complex repairs, you should expect multiple visits by various skilled trades personnel, for example, a painter or plumber. Capital repairs or improvements, which involve large-scale structural repairs, such as roof replacement, may take longer than 15 days to complete. However, NYCHA staff will complete the repair in your apartment pending capital repairs. If a condition reoccurs, contact the Customer Contact Center immediately. If you are not home for a scheduled mold inspection, the NYCHA worker will leave a notice with a new appointment date for you, explaining that a staff member will be back again in 48 hours to do the inspection. If the NYCHA staff member is unable to get into your apartment for the second visit, NYCHA may use its right of entry under the lease to go into your apartment. After completing the work, NYCHA will schedule a quality assurance inspection to evaluate the repair, ensure the mold removal work was done effectively, and that the root cause was addressed. This step will reduce the risk that mold will come back. If issues are observed during the inspection, NYCHA will correct those repairs. Residents who have already contacted the NYCHA Customer Contact Center and submitted a work order either through the NYCHA app, website, or by calling the Customer Contact Center but still have concerns or complaints regarding mold and leaks and any associated repairs can contact the NYCHA Compliance Department at compliance@nycha.nyc.gov or reach out to the Independent Court-Appointed Ombudsperson Call Center, OCC, at 1-888-341-7152 or at ombnyc.com. Watch our next video to hear how NYCHA residents were able to get their mold removed.